I went back to school late. I was 31 when I started university. I lost a job and things weren't going well, and somebody said, why don't you try going to university? So I did, right? Well, my name's Bonita. I've been here for 4 years. I bought the place in 2010. I'm an academic. That defines my life pretty well. I actually teach in Toronto for 8 months of the year. I teach at York University. So I really like my 4 months when I can actually live here full time. I basically stay in town for 3 days and 2 nights. I rent a room normally. I used to stay at my sister's, but then she moved in down the street because we both love it here. I guess my first impression was coming down Long Lake Road and just loving it. It's beautiful. And I still, whether I'm driving along it in winter or in summer, I still marvel at the beauty of it. And then when I arrived here and I saw the house on the hill, the outcrop, I said, I want the place. I like the fact that when you phone the drugstore, they're, hi, how are you? And they actually know you. That's something that I'm still enjoying. And when my sister and her husband moved in, and I saw them, experience it, that nice thing about the kind of personalized connection that you get everywhere. People actually see you as a person and not a number. That's a real pleasure. When I lived in Toronto, the dangerous dog legislation had just come in. Mokwa, my dog, is 1/4 pit bull. Every single day I had to put up with attitudes about him being part pit bull. I mean, they saw him as a pit bull. I moved here, it's like, nice dog. No one's afraid of dogs. No one has this attitude about dogs. As a pet owner, it's nice to have all this area for him to wander around in, I like being rural for that. As you can probably see from outside, I'm a fanatic gardener. Basically, I spend about the first 6 weeks of summer just working in the garden every day. I have almost 75 acres, so, walking through it, and it's just, it's beautiful. I grew up on the South Shore of Montreal, and it was pretty rural. So I think for us to retire back here, in my case, before I retire, kind of went naturally. I'm probably such a homebody because having to commute 8 months of the year, I don't want to leave the property if I can help it. Pulling me away from this property is really difficult. It's like pulling teeth.